Hi, it's Will from stormthecastle.com, and here on YouTube you know me as epicfantasy, and this is my latest tutorial. This is how to make the Steel Dagger from Skyrim. Special thanks to Rocket Girl. She suggested I make this, so shout out to her. I went ahead and made it. Fun and easy project, foam board. I give you the template, and it comes from the fact that I had already made the steel sword, right, and the steel greatsword. Couple of fun Skyrim projects. Thanks for watching my videos. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. If not, hit that button. Dioramas, origami, catapults, and treasure shades, telescopes, terrariums, bonsai trees, and paper games, swords and shields, and real blacksmithing, rattle rockets, animation. I teach the art of real creation. Stormthecastle.com. Let's make something. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use a piece of wooden dowel for the handle on this dagger, and I'm using 1-inch oak. But you can use pine because it's much easier to cut. Costs you about $1 at the Home Depot. Mark it off at the 8-inch and 9-inch marks and cut it at the 9-inch mark. Now we're going to put a slot in it that will hold 2 sheets of foam board. Now you can cut this out any way you can. Handsaw will be fine. You can use a drill. Just eat away at that slot so it makes a nice notch like this. See it? And then clean it up. You know, screwdriver, a little chisel, anything. With the saw you can work on, a little coping saw. But make it a halfway decent, although it's not going to show. So now watch. Our 2 sheets of foam board fit in there very nicely, and we're ready to move on. So now print up the template. The link is in the description of this video down below. And then cut out the 2 parts that make up the blade. And then tape them together. And one of the things I do like about this dagger is that it's a long dagger. It's got a nice look to it, a nice, profile. So you tape those 2 pieces together, and now use that to trace out 2 on cardboard or foam board. You can do this project in cardboard. And then cut them out. My clock is sounding there. I should do more clock videos. More cuckoo clock videos. And then tape those 2 pieces together. Give me a thumbs up if you want me to do a cuckoo clock video or another kind of clock video. I've only done a few of them. So you glue those 2 pieces together and you have the blade of your dagger. Now the guard. This is a little bit different. Trace it onto foam board, and you might want to tape it down so it doesn't move. And what you do is with a blunted pencil you go over all the lines, including all those ornament lines in the middle. If you've watched my other iron sword videos, you know how to do this. Now what happens is when you remove that template, you can see the indents in the foam board. So now you can draw all of those out. It's a neat way to transfer a pattern from your paper to your foam board. And there you go. So now cut out all the negative spaces and pluck away the top layer of paper, because it makes a nice ornamentation on the dagger. We're going to paint these negative spaces black later. Let's take a look here. See, it looks good. See all those negative spaces are removed? Just the top layer of paper. Now go ahead and cut those guards out. Very nice. It kind of reminds me of some kind of a weird corkscrew that you could never get a wine bottle open with it. Because it doesn't, no matter how you turn it, it's just kind of like an awl, A-W-L. All right, so now let's put the bevel on the blades. And I'm using a bevel cutter. This is a Foamworks tool. I have a link in the tutorial if you are interested in this tool. You can buy it on Amazon. It's kind of neat. You can cut straight, you can cut bevels. It makes a nice clean cut. There we go, the bevels are cut in our dagger. So now let's glue the handle on. It's simple enough. And you can be sloppy and liberal with the glue because it's all going to get covered up by the guard. You know, and I cut this so it's a nice firm fit, which is good, but if you don't have a nice tight fit like this, that's okay, it's going to be fine. This is a strong little dagger. So now let's put the guards on. You know, I've been thinking about doing some tutorials on stuff like what is foam board and what is a hot glue gun and how it works. Leave me a comment if you think I should do some videos like that. I think I'm probably going to do them. Just basic tutorials on how to use some of the tools that I use, hot wire, foam cutter, stuff like that. Let me know what you think. So now the pommel is just a piece of foam board that I cut, and I removed the top layer of paper so it could be curled around the wooden dowel easily. And I didn't show that, but that's all right. See it up there? See the pommels curved around? So now what happened is I cut a piece of leather for the handle, and this makes it nice and soft. I didn't have any brown leather, so I started with black leather like this, and I wasn't happy with it. I was like, no, it doesn't look quite right, which is okay. So I ended up wrapping that with a piece of brown vinyl that's self-adhesive. So much, much better. I like the brown. It's more authentic. And because it's got the leather underneath, it's softer, has a softer feel to it. So now let's paint it. Remember all those negative spaces? We cut the top layer of paper out, paint all of those black. Looks good. You can have a lot of fun with this. Really be detailed if you want to, and then paint everything else silver, and you're done. The blade is silver, the guard is silver, the pommel is silver, and that's that. Fun little project, easy to do. If you make this project, remember, send me a picture. I will send you a certificate of contribution, and I will put the picture on my website. There it is. One very long dagger, very assassin-like kind of dagger, the Steel Dagger from Skyrim. If you want me to do the steel shield, let me know. I've done some Skyrim shields. Thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button. I always have lots of fun and interesting and very creative projects. I do 2 new ones every week. As an example, here's a couple more videos you might want to watch.